Welcome to Learn for Exam. My name is Gurpreet Singh, and today I have with me Sejal, who appeared for the NMAT and SNAP, and she got good score in NMAT and the SNAP as well. And while doing the preparation, she was very particular about कि मेरे को NMAT और SNAP ही देना है. Although she started for the CAT exam, but in the end towards the exam, उसको पता चली उसके लिए NMAT और SNAP बने हैं. And finally she cracked both the exams and she converted NMS Mumbai core program, and she might be joining that college. So welcome to Learn for Exam, Sejal.
थैंक यू सो मच सर.
सो सेजल, मेरा सबसे पहला क्वेश्चन है कि आपकी प्रोफाइल क्या है, 10th 12th ग्रेजुएशन और वर्क एक्स अगर कुछ है तो क्या प्रोफाइल है आपकी?
Yes sir. So in 10th I scored 9.6 CGPA. In 12th I scored 93.3%, and in college till now my aggregate percentage is 80%. So
you're a fresher.
Yeah, I'm a fresher.
All right. सो दूसरा क्वेश्चन आता है कि आपने बोला था कि मैं एनमैट और स्नैप टूवर्ड्स द एंड जब हो रहा था तब मैं उनकी तरफ हो गई कि मुझे ये एग्जाम देने हैं, तो ऐसा क्यों हुआ? वो क्या आपको ऐसा लगा कि मेरे को क्यों कैट नहीं देना चाहिए, कैट ड्रॉप कर दिया और आपने एनमैट स्नैप किया और एनमैट स्नैप क्रैक भी कर लिया?
So, sir, as I told that I'm a fresher and I do not belong from engineering background. So I just had my own weaknesses. So my biggest phobia or fear was mathematics, like quantitative aptitude. I was not really good at it. So while also giving my CAT mocks, I just realized that I'm not able to score or I'm not able to increase my score from like my score just lies between 80 percentile to 85 percentile. After giving immense number of mocks and practicing a lot, I was not able to improve my score. And at that particular time, I just felt a bit demotivated. But then I realized that if not CAT, there are many other options open for me. So rather than wasting my time on something which I am not, made for it, so I just tried to shift my attention towards all those non-CAT exams. So yes.
Okay. And what was your score in the NMAT and the SNAP exam?
So in NMAT I scored 246 and in SNAP it was 97.3 percentile around. So.
Okay, alright. And with the NMAT आपने सारी sections भी clear करी है, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now the second question is कि आपके जो मॉक्स थे NMAT के मॉक में आपका 140 या 160 आता है एल्फोरी के मॉक्स के अंदर, तो वो शिफ्ट कैसे आया कि 140 to 160 आ रहा है एंड वो 246 तक लेके जाना? हाउ वाज दैट पॉसिबल? क्या एक सीक्रेट टिप है, क्या सीक्रेट इंग्रेडिएंट आपने डाल दिया, क्या खाना शुरू कर दिया, ऐसा क्या किया कि इतना जंप आया?
Right. So, sir, as I told, like in my first mock test, I scored 140. Then after, I just gave a gap of 3 to 4 days. I just tried to revise all my concepts, and also the main part is analysis. Like I just did my analysis. I just found out that where I was lagging behind, and I just tried to, revise more of that, more particular area of that. I mean, where I was going wrong, where I was lagging behind. I just tried to revise those concepts again. And then I appeared for next mock test and I scored around 165. So I just saw that I had an improvement of 25 marks. So in that particular way, I just moved on. I just realized that, consistency is really important. Hard work is really important. So if I'll move in right direction and if I'll be consistent enough, then obviously I can score good marks. So in this particular way, after giving every mock test, I used to analyze my mock very thoroughly. I made a separate copy for that, and I just noted all the 3 sections, like whatever it is, which questions like I'm really comfortable to do it, and in which questions I'm really finding difficult to attempt those questions. Difficulty in attempting those questions. So in this way, I just analyzed my mocks and I just focused more and more on my strength areas, and also I tried to improve my weaknesses. So in this way, I just then after 165, I got 190, then 210, then 225. In this particular way, I just completed, giving my mock test, and in October, I just appeared for my NMAT exam.
So in the starting, you appeared for the NMAT?
Right? Yes.
All right. And there was any, you were like, when you get to know that now NMAT exam, the NMIS is considering only the first attempt. What was your thought on that day?
So it was shocking, obviously, because we have the tendency that okay, it's not because it was in previous pattern they used to accept all the 3 attempts. So even I just made my mindset that okay, if not first attempt, I'll try to do my best in second or third attempt. But I just got the news that only first attempt will be considered. So it was quite shocking, but I just realized that okay, now I have to be very much prepared. I have to be confident that because I have just done my part. I just actually give my 100%. Now it's the time to appear for exam. So without any second thought, all of those, I was really confident because I just I just had a good preparation and stuff. So I just thought like I want to give my exam in the first window itself. So I just appeared for that.
And do you find anything difficult while giving the exam? Like any difficulties? You face any difficulties?
So are you talking about the sections like?
No, when you appear for the exam, the D-Day on the NMAT exam, we have to visit
Okay,
the center.
okay.
Like other students are saying ki there's issue in the timing or there's issue in the
Yes,
center or
yes.
something. Do you find something like that?
No, there was no issue. There was no such kind of issue with me.
It was cool, simple process, nothing else.
Yes, it was sorted. Yeah, everything was smooth on that.
And when you saw this score on your screen, that this is
Yeah.
the score, how was you feeling
Right.
at that point of time?
It was good, very good. I was actually expecting somewhere around between 220 or 230, but actually I scored 246. And as I told that I do not belong from engineering background, so when I saw my score of quantitative section, and I just got the relief that because everyone was speculating that the section
76.
cutoff could be around 76, 77. So I just scored 77, and I was like, okay, might be I have cleared my cutoff, sectional cutoff. So that was the main pain point. But at that time, I was very much relieved that okay, I have cleared my sectional cutoff. So yeah.
That's great. That's great. And so while giving the while preparing for the NMAT exam, there
Right.
are different sections and there are different like I will say syllabus is different for
Right.
from CAT exam. There's CR is there, which is critical reasoning, which is very different
Right.
from the CAT. And there are some chapters like blood relations, syllogisms, binary logic, or distance and distance. These kind of questions are coming in the NMAT,
Right.
right?
Right.
Or input output is the main thing.
Exactly.
How you prepare for these kind of chapters?
Yes, sir. So, as you said, that the syllabus was entirely different. I mean, many things were not, similar from CAT. So, for that, I just took help of NMAT official guide. It was really helpful for me because, the similar difficulty level of questions were there in that particular book. So, it really helped me to just, get myself aware about the difficulty level. I just tried to maintain that okay, this kind of questions will be appearing on the D-Day, on the exam day. And apart from that, there are many free materials available online. There are many sites, be it anything, like there are n number of sites. So with that help, I just practiced a lot.
And do you feel this way, like as you mentioned the NMAT official guide, do you feel
Right.
only the questions which are they are written in the book, that these are the real NMAT questions, those
Right.
are really good? And if I talk about the other questions, those are very
Yeah, actually, yeah,
Right.
that's true, right. So it's like we cannot just be fully dependent upon the NMAT official guide. It's just that it will give you a little bit of knowledge. Like your exam pattern is going to be like this. So it's like you have to be very much consistent. You have to keep practicing from different materials and modules. There are many modules. For that fact, you can for that matter you can also practice from GMAT official guide.
Yes.
And Arun Sharma's book is there. There are n number of materials available.
So basically,
So I just
mentioned, like I want to mention to each and every viewer over here, when you are preparing for the NMAT official guide, just make sure if you are able to do the 100 questions in one go and you are thinking that I will clear the NMAT exam with the flying colors, it's not the case, dude. Give the GMAT
Right.
official guide. If you want to really you want to practice the CR question, or you can give the L4E and NMAT Snap ebook, or you can go with the GMAT official guide. Don't depend on the NMAT official guide. There are a lot of easy questions in the book. That's the thing.
right.
All right. And now the next question is about why after your preparation, after giving the exam, you appear for the NMAT in October, then you appear for the SNAP in December. All
Right.
So what was your action after December? Like you were preparing for any other exam, or you were like just sitting and chilling, or you like what were you doing at that point of time?
No,
in
sir.
January or
Actually, actually, I was also preparing for my CAT exam. But there was certain condition that you have to
Right.
either appear for CAT or ZAT. So
Right.
earlier I was not aware about it.
Oh.
Then so I just started my preparation because it involves business GK and stuff like that. But then I realized that okay, I'm not eligible because I have not appeared for CAT or ZAT. Then I just also appeared for TISNET.
Okay.
So I have applied for HR and hospital program. So I was not able to clear the HR cutoff, but my hospital and public health cutoff was clear.
Okay.
But since I was not really into hospital and stuff, so it's just that I'm not appearing for interview. So
Okay, all right. And any tips for the students who are preparing for the NMAT exam for this year?
Yeah, sure. So it's like NMAT, first of all, I would just like to clear that NMAT is really, I mean, it's not that difficult. It's like if you're very much, very much well versed about the concepts, if you're aware about the concepts, so it's like you can just pass the examinations with flying colors. So consistency is really important. And also you have to remain confident during that particular journey, because you will see various kind of fluctuations in your mock test. Like somewhere you will score very good, at point you will not score that good. So you just don't have to be demotivated. You just have to be confident. Just keep yourself motivated and just say to yourself that yes, you can do it. So that was my journey. It was like I was really much confident and consistent, and it really helped me a lot. So I was just like to tell all the viewers that just be confident, be consistent, and yes, hard work is really important to clear any examination.
Yes,
So yes.
lovely. And do you feel that NMAT is easier because there are few chapters which are not coming? For example, geometry is not there. And what kind
Right.
these kind of things which makes the NMAT different from other exams? Like
Right.
there is no question from geometry or mensuration or coordinate geometry. Do you feel this eases the pressure?
So I would not like to say that this makes the exam easy, because there are many aspects in the exams like CR, as you said that CR, input output. So it's not like that the exam is completely easy, but yes, it is a bonus point I would like to say for the students who do not hail from engineering background, or whose mathematics or quantitative is not that great like me. So it was a bit, a kind of advantage that even I got, because I was able to clear the sectional cutoff. Earlier, I was scared that will I be able to clear the sectional cutoff or not? But the other sections like input, output, and CR, it makes quite tricky. So it's like it's not completely easy, but it's not that difficult also. So yeah,
And you mentioned that you practice from the GMAT official guide.
right.
How would you rate the CR in the NMAT official guide and the GMAT official guide and the real NMAT exam?
Okay, so yeah, I mean the CR part of you, if I would like to rate. So NMAT official guide, I mean CR from NMAT official guide is not at par. I mean the level of difficulty is not at par, and the GMAT is bit on a difficult side. We can say that. So if you will practice from GMAT official guide, you will always be on the good great side. I mean you'll really see the advantage that if you're solving it from a GMAT official guide. And also, I would like to say that for CR and for the reading comprehension, there are many websites. So I just prepared from Aeon essays. So it really gives you an edge, because the quality of content is really good. So I would just like to tell that just don't really be dependent on the NMAT official guide. You can just take it as a practice. And for that matter, I would also like to say that the Learn for exam mocks were really helpful, because the quality of CR and reading comprehensions were really at par with the NMAT exam. In fact, I just found many questions on CR on an easier side on my D day. So I would just like to say that, yeah, the quality of Learn for exam is really good.
Thank you.
Mock test is really good. So yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Sejal, for sharing your experience and journey with us. And
Thank
hit the
you
like
so
if you like
much.
this video, share this video with your friends, and comment down below if you enjoyed it. Thank you much. Have a lovely, awesome day, guys. Thank you, Sejal.